do wonderful things. So rather than I tell you about the piece that we're going to perform, I'll let Dean tell you, and I will be back in a little bit. Thank you very much for being here.
I'll be performing Brooks' Scottish Fantasy. This is a piece by Max Brooke, a German composer during the Romantic era. It was initially created in 1880 and dedicated to Juan Sarasate, a Spanish violinist, super virtuosic and famous of the Romantic era. And it was later premiered in 1881 in Liverpool with Joseph Joachim, another very famous and virtuosic violinist of the Romantic era. And the piece itself embodies and is inspired by Scottish folk tunes, with each movement carrying and being inspired by one of those tunes. I chose Scottish Fantasy because it's one of my most favorite violin pieces ever. Max Brooks is just one of the greatest melodists of all time, and this truly comes out of his writing, with the piece being able to convey brooding beauty and lyricism of the land, as well as characteristics that are more rustic and more earthbound. And ultimately, just learning it and playing it has been super fun and rewarding, and it's just such a pleasure to play and listen to it. To prepare for the internal competition, I did a lot of practicing, really learning the ins and outs of my music and understanding how my part fits into the orchestra. And throughout the entire process, I was also really fortunate to get the guidance of my violin teacher, Dr. Ariana Kim, as well as getting feedback from my peers. She really helped me through not only the technical, the difficult passages, but also helping me explore my musicality and conveying all these different characteristics of beauty and rustic nature of the piece. And ultimately, throughout the entire process and journey, I've definitely grown significantly as a musician. There's a lot of things that excite me when it comes to performing with an orchestra. First of all, it's every soloist's dream to play with an orchestra, so here I am, being able to achieve that for myself. And probably the biggest thing for me is the people. Here at Cornell, I met some of my closest friends through the orchestra, and it's been a place where I've truly had a sense of belonging. And so, be able to play with such special people just makes this experience even more meaningful, and ultimately playing alongside them and with them, for me, this performance ultimately is a celebration of these connections with such a beautiful piece. The advice I give to young musicians is simply just to have fun and let loose in the music. I know for me personally, my musical journey, it's so easy to get caught up in the technical weeds and trying to make everything perfect, but for this entire process and beginning rehearsals with the orchestra, I've been able to let loose and really get inside the music and really just have fun. And ultimately, I think it's just made the experience even more rewarding and fun.
I think it's done.